Welcome to, I think it's Wednesday. I have no idea what day it is. Wednesday's Market SITREP here at Top Gun Options. I am Wiz. I'm Matthew Buckley, the CEO, the founder of TGO, in my third headquarters so far since Irma hit. Down here at I don't know, what the hell, Turnberry Isles or something in Aventura, and of course the air conditioning just went out. So good times, folks. Got to smile through it because that's all you can do. Something hit very, very close to home. Wesley Batista, the guy you can see on the screen last year. Many of you who have been at TGO for a year, 2 years, know that I know Wesley and his family very well. He runs JBS, which is a Brazilian meatpacking company. They own Pilgrim's Pride and a bunch of other companies here, Swift. I did, 15, 20 speeches literally around the United States, Canada. Spent Thanksgiving last year over in London speaking for JBS. Know him very well, his dad and all the executives. And he's under arrest and going back to jail with his brother. Apparently they, in making their plea deal to turn over allegations against Temer, his brother was busted on tape saying, hey, we're not going to let him know all 30 of our shenanigans that we do. We'll only let him know about 20 of them. Well, that pissed enough of the Brazilian good police off and justices where they hauled Wesley off into jail. I mean, they're part of their plea deal the last time around was a $3.3 billion settlement to stay out of jail. You know the government or a good prosecutor's got to be pissed when you fork that amount of money over and then they haul your ass to jail. So I don't feel bad for him if these allegations are true. Obviously, Brazil, as in the United States, the court of law will decide, or 12 people, or however they work it down there. I feel bad. The guy appeared to be an honest and upright man, and all the speeches that I did for the company, he really seemed to exude those values that I saw in the military, and it really does break my heart to see something like this. It's devastating. So I obviously won't be working with those guys anymore. Still no power down here in South Florida. FP&L sucks. We could put a man on the moon in the 60s using less technology that's in this cell phone, but we can't get power on. They're saying weeks. I mean, seriously. This and the cat, last week it was a Cat 5 little swirling thing over Miami. I'm like, okay, it would make sense. It didn't. It hit the West Coast and was, a 3 when it made landfall? FP&L, you suck. No updates, no Twitter, no emails. They have my account. They just took money out of it. No, hey, here's when we're going to get to you. I understand, folks, and they're hard-working men. A lot of them are actually staying at the Boca Hotel, and I saw them last night. And the guys from Pennsylvania, Tennessee, I get everybody's pitching in. But obviously, we didn't learn anything from Andrew. If the contingency plan for something like this is this result, then you suck. You really didn't contingency plan. So enough ranting, but it's hot. I'm going to have my first hot shower here in days. And then I'm going to get out of the shower and sweat my ass off. But let's get to the markets, guys. Trump's really starting to fire a little bit more about China. Getting a little bit more pissed off. I covered the other day about how China's trying to sit on some North Korean banks and hit them in their wallet. The dude ain't going to starve. He's a fat pig. He's a tyrant. Does he care if all of his people starve? As long as he gets the last, French fry, that dude, it doesn't. Nobody cares. So, as horrific as a lot of the military solutions are, if this doesn't work, if sitting on China to sit on North Korea don't work, it's going to be bad. So again, I've been predicting the October surprise. We got rid of the debt ceiling with Trump's bipartisan debt relief, or the debt ceiling. So we'll see, guys. But Trump's starting to get an itchy trigger finger. This makes me furious. The guy sounds like a Democrat. Trump. So the people who pay the most money are going to get taxed even more. Who are you, Nancy Pelosi? Hillary would have given a bigger tax break to the rich. I really don't understand why we are going to tax the rich even more. I'd love to be the rich. This is the country we live in, folks. My dad always said, Matthew, somebody's always got a bigger boat. Meaning, if you're sitting on your 300-footer going, yeah, this is great, and a 600-footer comes by and you go, that sucks, what a jerk, you will never find happiness, okay? So I don't know what it is about the hating the rich. I'm happy for them. I want to be the rich. But having their taxes go up is absolutely disgusting, and I don't think it sits well with his base, to be honest with you. A lot of his base is middle class, but a lot of his base are like me, meaning I look at my 2 sons and my daughters, and I want them to be successful. How do you tell them to be shoot to be middle class and underachievers. Therefore, your taxes will be lower, or you can get paid not to work from the rich people. Can't stand it. So Trump, I'm an S corp. That MFer better reduce my taxes, man, or I'll be furious. I'll campaign like you read about to boot this guy out of office. I've had it. But I do agree with the tax plan should be on one postcard, all that type of stuff. I agree with some of the things. This is why we're seeing this rally, guys. Again, here's the U.S. stocks close higher on reducing threats of North Korea. Where? Major stock indices have risen every day this week as investors have shaken off concerns over tensions between the U.S. and North Korea. And early estimates have suggested damage from Hurricane Irma was less severe than expected. Are you retarded? Whoever wrote this article is simple. Tensions have subsided. Oh, there's tension subsided. There's tension. Every time it's a bigger thing, shooting an ICBM over Japan last time, a hydrogen bomb, the market goes apeshit. Mr. or Mrs. Wall Street Journal. I hate when financial reporters search for a reason that the market goes up. This is a BTFD, guys. Earnings might be, the third quarter in a row of semi-decent earnings and all sorts of other good stuff. Don't give me, the market's rallying on, North Korea is all clear. So, I don't know, guys. Very, very nervous about this rally. Momentum seems to be driving the bus. It's still a buy the dips environment. Until when, guys? You know what I'm going to say. Until it's not. So just let's keep a little bit of powder dry. We talked about Apple. This thing is larger display, facial recognition, and prices starting at $1,000. Isn't it funny? When cell phones first came out, they were a brick. This thing was huge. They got smaller, smaller, smaller until like this Tony Soprano flip phone. Micro. And now we're going back into the other direction. People are walking around with tablets up to their ears. I don't get it. I don't like it. $1,000. I know all the Apple booger eaters are going to go out and buy one. You selling that in China? And then how's that work if you do start selling these things in China for half that price? Don't we in the United States get a little pissed? Especially since Tim Cook uses slave laborers to make his phone over in China. Limousine libero. I'm not going to go to North Carolina because of their transgender bathroom. But all the laborers in China that I pay a nickel a day don't even get to use the bathroom, or they get shot. I can't stand limousine liberals, guys. It really works me up. So, hey, man, for now, it's a BTFD. Buy the effing dip. We will level off. I've predicted all of these. I've predicted everything that's happened as we went through a 50. I said, that ain't it. It's going to be a rip your face off rally, then sideways. Rip your face off rally, sideways. Rip your face off rally. We're going to level off here. We're getting a little too hypoxic. The people I have been able to talk to and Skype with and when I'm not sweating my ass off in my bunker is that everybody feels the same way here, that we're going to level off here and people are looking for a little bit of an October surprise. Don't forget, folks, go.topgunoptions.com and then join FT. We're going to do our full throttle launch starting next Monday night at 8 o'clock. Still have an opportunity to register. I will be somewhere. I'm setting up operations here and got my internet, got my everything, waiting on AC. And I appreciate all the thoughts and prayers and people sending emails to support and on Facebook and everything like that. It certainly is appreciated. We have a great family here at TGO, and it's good. It does my heart well. So we'll be back up and running. I'm probably going to send out a trade tomorrow because I'm starting to feel some stuff, taking a look at good things. We'll maybe even take a look at the EWZ after I had Thanksgiving with this guy, man, and my son, my oldest son, Matthew. That breaks my heart. So, all right, guys, have a great rest of your day. Try and enjoy your Wednesday. I was going to go for a run, only to come back and sit in a sweaty room. I don't know what I'm going to do, but I'm going to have a great rest of the day. I'm going to get a steak and a nice bottle of cab tonight. That's what I'm going to do. Okay. So I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. God bless. Happy hunting, and make sure you're hedged. We'll see.